at like 6 foot who plays shooting guard. It's like incredibly hard to think. Or are you going to be more like Anthony Simons? I love Tari Eason, Rocket News. But my problem with Tari Eason is his right hand dominance. It's something I work on my game. Like I'm about to go to the rec and literally dribble for 45 minutes straight with my left fucking hand because I want my left hand to be as good as my right hand. And I saw some statistics in college. I think 80% of his drives and 80% of his dribbles are with his right hand, and he usually attacks the right side of the basket. Like, dude, you got to go. Most players are 45, 55. 45, their non-dominant hand. They go 45% of the time with their non-dominant hand and 55% of the time with their dominant hand. So that's my big thing. Tari Eason is the right hand dominance. You know, well, because we saw what happened to Jaylen Brown. They just told him, don't just go left, bro. We won't let you go right. And they broke Jaylen Brown like that. So do I believe Tari Eason can fix that? Yes. I mean, Tari Eason, the other thing people don't realize is Tari Eason has quarter-inch hands smaller than Kawhi Leonard. His hands are basically the same size as Kawhi Leonard. They're a quarter of an inch smaller than Kawhi. And I'm pretty sure Kawhi has like one of the biggest hands in the NBA, and he has the biggest for a non-big man, which is absurd. And look, Tari Eason, he's a defensive specialist. He can play make. The three-point shot looked legit. The three-point shot looked legit. There was no question behind it at all. In Summer League, there was some questions coming out. What do I think of Tari Eason as a player? I think Tari Eason's a mix of a few guys. I think Tari Eason reminds me of physically reminds me of a young Thaddeus Young. Look at Thaddeus Young on the 76ers. Thaddeus Young used to be a small forward. Very reminiscent of Thaddeus Young frame-wise. And yeah, he needs to work on his left. He always goes right. It's really bad. It's like one of his biggest weaknesses on every scouting report is like, this guy, does he just not like his left hand? Does he not know how to dribble with his left hand? Like, I feel as a guy who plays basketball, I work on my left hand so much. Now I drive, I do like reverse layups with my left. Like my left is just, I'd say my left is like 70% of my right, but it's getting there.